What do you mean Julie's the problem? She's been out of Andy's life for months now.
No, she hasn't. She hasn't at all. She never was. She is his life.
Okay, what's going on?
Oh, Franny, he's never gonna forgive me for telling you this. He's just not, and he was so furious when I told Bianca that Julie was back.
Julie is back?
Yeah.
Here in Oakdale?
Well, she was here, but he got her a place out of town so that nobody would know. You know, Franny, everything was so perfect for us before she came. It was going so well, and then she comes and he's all confused, and it's not just her, it's the baby she's carrying. I told you this from the start. I can't let myself get too attached to this baby. I can't even take care of myself. I've got Pete and Jenny up in Seattle to worry about.
I can't even believe you're saying this, though. I mean, that's your flesh and blood.
Just stop it, Andrew. I knew this would happen. I never should have let you go to those Lamaze classes with me. And then last night you started talking about our baby. It's not yours.
Stop. I don't think we should discuss this right now, please. Okay? The doctor said you have to avoid stress and be calm, so please do that. Now, I'm going to call Iva and see how fast you can get up here, and then I have to go back to Oakdale and make arrangements so that I can stay here till the baby's born.
You don't have to do that. Dr. Hobson said I'll be all right.
Julie, I can't leave you here alone, okay? Remember what happened last night? Next time, those contractions could be for real. I called work, and I talked to Bill, and it's fine. I got out of it.
What about Courtney?
Courtney? I talked to her, too, and she understands. Now, no more arguments, please. I'm going to call Iva.
You're too good to me.
I am not too good to you. Oh, Julie, when are you going to get it through your head? I like taking care of you, okay?
Hello?
Iva, it's Andy. Can you talk?
Yes, where are you?
I'm in Park Forest.
Is Julie all right?
She is now.
What do you mean now? Andy, what's wrong?
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by Tide with Bleach. It'll knock your socks off, and it'll get them whiter than any other detergent.
The new Tide with Bleach is Ultra.
When I had the kids, I thought I'd bought my last white towel.
Ultra small, ultra intensified.
I thought that little scoop was just too small. This washcloth is caked with mud, ground into the terry cloth.
Take dirt gone down to the fiber. Gets only this white with other detergents, but with Ultra Tide with Bleach, it's whiter. Whiter down to the tuft.
Now this is my kind of white.
The new Tide with Bleach is Ultra.
All you have to do is try it.
Something really pretty just happened to Bounty.
Pretty Bounty, pretty Bounty.
Introducing new Bounty Medleys, the quicker, pretty upper.
Pretty Bounty, pretty Bounty.
With 50% more sheets. So when regular Bounty's gone, Bounty Medleys keep on going.
Pretty Bounty are my new Bounty Medleys. Pretty Bounty are mine.
Up here, Dad.
What'd she rent, the penthouse?
It's only 4 blocks from school.
And it's miles away from clean.
Ew. Good thing we brought some muscle.
Hey, the big bald guy.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean doesn't just cut through tough, grimy dirt. He cleans right down to the shine with no dulling film.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Bright kitchen.
Bright girl. Don't just clean it, Mr. Clean it to the shine.
It's okay. When I got here last night, Julie was having contractions. So I took her right to the hospital. And Dr. Hobson said it was a false labor thing, but he kept her there overnight.
Is Julie all right now?
Is that my son on the phone?
Hold on. Yeah, it's Andy.
What's that about Julie?
Well, he got a call from Julie, and he wanted me to tell Caleb that she was all right.
What should it matter to Caleb, one way or the other?
Why are
He
you
had the
getting
good
so
sense of-
excited?
I'm not getting excited, Iva. I just wonder why Julie's always
Your
calling
dad
my
just walked
son.
in.
What did he hear?
Well, it's okay. I'll have to get the details from you later.
Can I speak with him, please?
He wants to speak with you.
Okay, but wait. Listen, is there any way that you can come up here this afternoon? Because I have to go, but I don't want to leave Julie alone.
I understand, and I'll take care of it.
Andy, where are you? At work?
Yeah, I can't really talk now, Dad.
What's this about Julie?
Oh, it's no big deal. I just wanted to call Ivan and let her know that I talked to Julie.
Why?
Why? Because we're friends, Dad. Is that all right? I told you, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
I don't know what's the matter with him. He sounds like a nervous wreck to me.
Well, it's just a tough age, I guess. So what'd you come by for?
I thought we could have some lunch. I thought we might go by the yacht club, surprise Andrew, but...
No, I'm sorry. I have to leave early today.
How about some dinner?
I'm sorry. I can't make it tonight.
Are you uncomfortable being around me? I mean, after our talk last night? I really thought I ought to tell you how I feel. You know, if you want me to get lost, just say, John, get lost, and I'll go.
No, I don't want you to get lost. That's not it at all.
Oh, good, I'm glad.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't know John was here.
It's like he's obsessed. You know, he doesn't care about anything but Julie and the baby.
Are you sure that Andy's not the father of this baby, Court?
Well, he says he's not. Iva says he's not either.
Iva Snyder knows?
Yeah. She's trying to help Julie, too. I even felt sorry for her, you know, when she first came back, because she'd been locked out of her apartment in Los Angeles, and she didn't have any money with the baby.
How long has Julie been here?
2 months. She'd been here 2 months, and the baby's due any day, and Andy says it's all going to end then, but it's not, because he's as obsessed with the baby as he is with Julie. He's been taking Lamaze classes with her, so she doesn't have to have the baby on her own, you know, so he'll be there, and he even told the doctor that he was the father of the baby, so she wouldn't be embarrassed.
Is this the same doctor in Park Forest he told everybody he took you to see?
Yeah. He's been lying to everybody, and he doesn't even see anything wrong with it. He told me this morning he would do anything to protect Julie and the baby.
It's exactly how he was acting when he was drinking. You're right. Courtney, that's not what I'm talking about. People with addictive personalities often substitute one addiction for another. If he is risking your relationship with you, his job, lying to his family and friends, all for the sake of Julie, it's very obvious that he's got nothing to do with love. It's obsessive. And I don't think he has any idea what he's doing. He has no control over it. It's just as like he did in his drinking. If someone doesn't take initiative to help him...
No, Brandy, no, you can't say anything to him, please. Please, you can't say anything to him. He'll never forgive me. You have to promise me. Please.
I can't do that, Court. I'm sorry.
What's going on over there, Marlo? You buried the takeover story on page 8? Uh-huh. Well, I'll tell you what. I set policy for the City Times now. If you have a problem with that, I'm sure you've heard there are a lot of good editors out there that are hungry for a job. Right. Okay, well, I want to meet with the editors later today, and I expect a smooth transition. You got that? Thank you so much. Yeah.
Tough job, cracking the whip.
Yeah, where's Connor?
She's not in yet. I wanted to talk to you before she got here.
All right, make it fast. And quit. Nope, she changed her mind. So did Ambrose.
Well, I hope you know that they're
still loyal to Lucinda. Yeah, I know, but it's important to maintain continuity. So what's the problem with Connor?
Well, she's in a bad way. Link Lafferty broke it off with her last night.
Well, as someone whose wife just walked out on him, I can sympathize.
Yeah, but...
What are you afraid of, little brother?
I was just telling Kirk how upset you were last night.
That was last night. I saw Link this morning. He made it very clear he wants nothing more to do with me. So I think it's about time I just put that behind me and got on with my work. As you so aptly put it, the takeover was only our first step.
Amen. Now, I was going over with Evan some of the internal problems I anticipate. We've got Ambrose back and Jane, but I think we have to worry about Holden.
I told you it was a mistake to nominate him for
And
the
I
board.
told you I want him here, not at M&A, where he's going to go in a second if we don't find a way to keep him, okay?
And how do you propose to do that, considering he's about to marry Lucinda's daughter?
I think we have to convince him that this is the place where he's...
Everybody ready to get down to work?
Honey, we're talking grounds for divorce.
It's so bad you can taste it. The sticky, pasty film inside your every morning of your life. Morning breath.
I'll be right back.
Fight morning breath with Scope. Antiseptic Scope kills on contact 90% of the bacteria that cause morning breath.
Come and get it. I'm all yours.
Suck her up, sweetie pie.
Antiseptic Scope. It's the best thing first thing in the morning.
Your kiss is ready. Take a close look at Prego spaghetti sauce and ragu old world style.
Stop the film. Forget about close. This is obvious. Prego is thicker. See, right here and right here. Big chunks. Ragu is thinner. Just say Prego. It's in there.
Right. Do you know what you're missing every morning if you're still drinking plain old orange juice? Wake up to something exciting. Dole breakfast juices. Delicious combinations of 100% real fruit juice.
Recently, I told you Monistat 7 is available without a prescription. And to women who get yeast infections, that's great news. But here are 2 more facts. For years, doctors prescribed Monistat 7 nearly 4 to 1. So more women have been cured by Monistat 7 than any other cure. Now, why would you trust anything else? If you think you have a yeast infection, see your doctor. If you know you do, trust the cure you know. Monistat 7.
Joel's girlfriend is out from New York
Hello, Dr. Fleshman.
and in for a wild weekend.
Your Indian friend is in the doorway.
You must be Elaine.
Northern Exposure Monday.
Ellie, I really didn't expect you in today.
Well, I told you, Lily, I really need to keep busy. No, Lily, I haven't talked to Kirk. He's too busy taking over Lucinda's office to worry about minor things like his marriage.
I don't believe that for a minute. I'm very angry at what he did, too, but I know that he still loves you. It's got to be killing him that you moved out.
So, Holden is back in the Shark Tank.
Yes, he...
Morning, lady.
Good morning.
How you making it, Ellie? Caleb said you had a rough night.
No, I'm fine. Excuse me. M&A, Ellie Snyder. Bill, hi. Yes, I'm so glad you called. I am on my way over right now. Okay, bye. I'm going over to the yacht club to get the rest of my things, okay? Okay. I'll be back. I won't be long.
This damn takeover is making a mess out of my whole team. His mama said that Connor'd come, went away with a long face.
Oh, man. Poor Link. You know, but I cannot believe that Connor and Evan...
Listen, I went looking for you, son. Couldn't find you. What's happening?
Well, I've been thinking, maybe it's time I spent some more time down in Waco. Might do me some good to get away from Oakdale for a while.
Mother, it's so strange to see you here so late in the morning.
Oh, darling, I'll get used to it. I'm getting used to it. I'm gonna be home all day long. She comes in on my lap. My little girl. Oh, little girl. Now I can be the kind of mummy that Lily always wanted. Wearing an apron and baking pies and growing zucchinis in the garden. Go. I don't want you to be late for work because of me.
Oh, Mother, I'm going in to return my uniform only and to see Courtney because I'm not going to work for Kirk after what he did to you. I won't.
Oh, sweetheart, now that's loyal and lovely of you, but darling, you like that job.
I
you
don't
like
care.
it and you see kids there.
Well, I don't have to go to the club to see my friends. I can see them. Lisa's looking for help at Fashions.
Oh, God, Lisa. She's happy today.
That's not true.
Oh, I told Matthew he was to screen my calls. You get it, dear, and I am not speaking to anyone.
Hello? Oh, hi, Sierra. Hi, yeah, she's right here. Yes. Oh, yeah, she wants to talk to you. Okay, bye. I'll see you later.
All right, darling. Hello, my darling. Aren't you a good girl? Yeah, it's all true. I'm glad Lily called you. I didn't want to have to put that in words to you. Mm-hmm. That's very sweet, but no, I don't want you to be traveling. You mustn't fly with the baby due so soon. Yeah. Don't you worry about me anyway. You know me, I'm tough. I'll survive. You know what I might do? That's a good idea. Why don't I give myself a moment to get myself together? No. I just realized I'd have to ask Kirk's permission to use my jet, so we'll forget about that one. Find another way. All right, dear. Yes, definitely when the baby's born. Yes, I've lots of time on my hands, sweetheart. I can play doting grandmama. I was only kidding. Don't get frightened. Yeah, I gotta go. I love you, too. Kiss Bryant. Love you, all of you. Bye.
I'm glad to see you haven't lost your sense of humor.
But the only thing that I haven't lost...
That I have a proposition for you that would put you right back into fighting trim.
Have to be awfully good to interest me.
Oh, it is.
If you're looking to maintain regularity, look here. There's a drug-free way to do it, and Kellogg's All Brand can be an important part, because a high-fiber diet, including Kellogg's All Brand, can give you the fiber you need to help stay regular, drug-free. And All Brand goes a lot better with berries. A high-fiber diet and Kellogg's All Brand for drug-free regularity.
Sometimes you feel like hiding, especially if you have a wart. But now you don't have to be embarrassed by warts, because you can hide them and heal them with Clear Away Wart Remover. Tests prove its medicated discs dissolve warts faster than Compound W liquid. And only Clear Away. Let Clear Away give you a helping hand. Clear Away Wart Remover from Dr. Scholl's. Conceals as it heals.
How fast does Anbesol start to relieve toothache pain? Before you can say...
Anbesol.
Denture pain? Before you can say...
Anbesol.
Relieve minor mouth pain on contact with Anbesol in regular or maximum strength.
It's summertime.
Why barbecue this summer? Bears deal. Get one of 3 great Pizza Lovers pizzas for just $8.99 and get a second for just $4 more.
To a murder.
Turns deadly for a mother and daughter. Michelle Lee, Justine Bateman, The Fatal Image, tonight.
Gloria's gonna have a baby. You're gonna be a grandpa.
All in the Family Classics.
Your whole generation does nothing but think with its glass.
Sunday at 8. You're cordially invited to Norman Lear's Sunday dinner.
Do you have Woody, Hutch living out there on the farm, so you have no more excuses.
Country girl at heart.
Yes, I know, but you mustn't overdo it. Your heart will last a long time if you take good care of it.
None of us are getting any.
Well, okay, Nancy. I guess I'll just leave the list for you and Ellen then on my desk. Okay. Bye. Sorry, I had to get the volunteers going because I have to leave early.
I'm glad that Ellen Stewart is working on this AIDS benefit, because she really should keep active at a time like this.
How's Lucinda?
Well, I think she's a lot worse than she's letting on.
I feel very badly that Kurt had so much to do with it.
I gotta get rid of this.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can have some lunch tomorrow. Remember my advice, will you?
Yes, I will, John.
So, what brings you to town?
Oh, I had to go to the bank. I thought maybe we could have a little talk.
About what?
About you and John. About what's happening.
Well, Mama, I told you I wasn't sure. Sorry about last night.
Sorry about walking in on the two of you while you were saying goodnight. Oh, that. I know that you and John both have a lot in common because of your work here together, but it's a lot more than that, isn't it, Iva?
I like him very much. I know he's a very complicated man, but I enjoy being with him.
It's quite obvious that he's very attracted to you. You know, when I first broke off with Carol and John started coming out to the farm, I really feel foolish saying this, but I thought that John was coming out to the farm to see me. And it was really my daughter he was attracted to. He is so much older than you.
Yeah, Mama, I know that, but that's a part of what I find so interesting and attractive. Yeah, Mama. But if it's going to come between the two of us, then I will stop seeing him.
But we need to talk. Oh, hi, Emma. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, that's okay. I have something to do anyway. I'll see you back at the farm. Bye-bye, Emma. Bye.
I got a call from Jay Lang. He said he wanted to know where things stand with Lang Furniture now that Lucinda's gone.
We're going to hear that from all of our clients. What'd you tell him?
I assured him that Lucinda's departure wouldn't affect our plans to meet Kruger head-on for a share of the European market.
Good.
He was relieved and said he was ready to underwrite the ad campaign with whatever's needed.
Holden, Lang is my account.
I don't want to change anything, Connor. I just want to be available to advise you.
Maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but Kruger is M&A's top account.
Yeah, so?
Well, isn't there a problem with divided loyalties here?
I'll tell you what, Evan. I mean, Jamie. Don't question my loyalties, and I won't question yours. Okay?
Evan, I'll tell you what. Why don't you write down your observations? I'll review them at the end of the week, okay? It's my private line. I gotta take it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, keep her there. I have to step out. I will be back in time for the executives' meeting. Call all your clients, reassure them that it's business as usual, all right? Kurt, look, I told you to watch it with Holden. He's the swing vote on the board. Now, whose fault is that? Just remember what I said. And tell Jane to get rid of those flowers.
Olivia's lawyer called, said she considers her contract broken, and now she's threatening to cancel her July show, which we cannot afford with BRO breathing down our necks.
Yeah, Olivia's going to be a problem. She was very loyal to Lucinda.
Well, maybe it'll help if I take her out to lunch. I could explain it to her.
I'll see if I can change her mind.
Okay, good. Now, Kirk wanted all of us to have lunch in the executive dining room. A little show of solidarity today.
I can't make it. I'll see y'all later.
Listen, I was really relieved when you showed up for work this morning. Welcome back to the team.
I was never off the team, Evan. You know, you and Mother may never understand this, but I have to believe that there is more to life than just money and power.
Oh, I'm real sorry to lose you.
I'm sorry too, Bill. I just can't work here now.
No, I understand. Well, listen, if you ever need a recommendation, use my name. I'll give you a great one.
Good
luck.
thank you. Oh, thanks.
I'm gonna miss you.
I miss you too.
It's working out like I thought.
Hi, Allie.
Heard you quit.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about this.
Oh, well.
Okay. You know, I can't believe this. I can't, because like a month ago, you had that big, wonderful wedding, and it made me think people could live happily ever after.
Oh, Courtney, you can't give up. I'm not.
Before we first sent out this gumball, nobody knew how many people would like the taste of NutraSweet. Well, now we're celebrating our 10th anniversary, and we thought you might want to know who's here, enjoying the over 4,000 products with NutraSweet. Are there dumb people here? Nope. Alien people? Nope. Mean people? Nope. Active, health-conscious people who care about the way their food tastes? Bingo! And they add up to over 200 million, and that's just the last time we checked. Hope we brought enough napkins. NutraSweet, celebrating 10 years of making the world a better place to eat.
Minor muscle pain?
When sore, achy muscles keep me from getting a good night's sleep, I reach for relief. I just rub in Aspercream and rub out pain. Fast.
Odor-free, stain-free Aspercream concentrates relief right where you hurt.
The relief lasts for hours, and I don't smell like a medicine chest, so we both get a good night's sleep.
Rub in Aspercream, rub out pain. Fast. Remember, Aspercream contains no aspirin.
There are ways to tell if crystal is of the highest quality, if a red wine is of the rarest vintage, if china is simply the finest there is. There are even tests for hot dogs. One is if they plump when you cook them, and ballpark beef franks do. That's because they're always made with fresh, lean, 100% beef. Ballpark beef franks, the standard by which all other hot dogs should be judged.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Could you love only one man forever?
Try me.
Could you really? Brooke's story continues weekdays on The Bold and the Beautiful. If loving a woman meant living in danger, would you take the risk? Try me. AC Mallett's story continues weekdays on Guiding Light.
This is CBS.
On Sunday, July 7th, the ground fun, food, and games. For over 100 years, Mid-Southerners have gathered here to celebrate and help the children at St. Peter's Home. This year, in honor of our troops who served in Desert Storm, American flags will be given to the first 1,000 people to attend. And some lucky person will drive home in a new 1991 Saturn. Sunday, July 7th. Don't miss it.
You know, for some people, instruction is really important. For others, encouragement is what's critical. And it's a great way to get both. And if you ever feel like throwing in the towel, well, there's always someone there to catch it. Get a 1-year membership for just $199. That's 1 year for $199. Call today. Offer ends soon.
Renter's Choice, your home furnishing outlets. Enjoy the best in your home today at 50% off your first payment.
Who says you can't have your choice?
Rent to own the smart way at Renter's Choice.
The Jeffersons, today at 4:30 here on Channel 3.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Get out of my way, Anderson.
I can't let you leave like this, Ellie.
Kirk, I don't want to fight with you.
Neither do I. Look, I was thinking about you all last night. I thought of calling you a dozen
Well,
times.
it's a good thing you didn't, because I've said all I wanted to say
Yeah,
to
but
you right
I
now.
haven't. So will you listen to me for a second,
Kirk,
please?
I have heard it all, future.
No. I realize I was just kidding myself. I've been thinking about this a lot, and it occurs to me that I did this because I didn't want to stick you in the middle of things, because you're working for M&A, holding to the same thing with Lily.
No, it was different with Holden, Kirk. It wasn't Holden's idea. He didn't tell Lily because we were going to get married, and he thought you were going to change your mind.
Yeah.
I have spent the last 24 hours realizing that the man I love has no compassion or no conscience. If you just would have had 1 second of indecision, if you could have just turned to me for 1 minute.
I'm turning to you now. Now, I left a big meeting at Walsh to be here. Doesn't that say something?
Yeah. It says a lot.
Ellie, don't do this.
Kirk, you're going to be okay.
You got the love of your life. Walsh, go for it.
Look, Franny, you have to realize something, that Andy doesn't know the real situation here. Julie told him that the baby's father is a man in New York named Gillette.
No, from what Courtney was saying, Andy has been acting as if the baby is his own. It's just not a very healthy sign for a guy with Andy's problems. That's why I have to talk with them.
Look, Franny, you have to realize that Julie had a very bad scare last night.
I have absolutely no intention of going over there to do or say anything to upset Julie. I want to help Andy, so please, tell me where they are.
Andy got her an apartment in Park Forest.
Thank you. I really can't understand how you've been able to keep all this from Caleb and John.
I'm just trying to protect the people I love.
So am I. Thank you. I'm going to give the baby up for adoption, Andy. I've got no choice. I can't let myself get too attached to it, and neither can you. I never dreamed things could work out this way, Courtney. I mean, you and Andy adopting my little baby boy.
I promise to take such good care of him, Julie. I love Andy so much, and I know how much this means to him. Isn't he beautiful?
So are you. Listen, now that we're parents, do you think we should get married?
That's all I've ever wanted.
You were right, Andy. Things do have a way of working themselves out for the best sometimes. I'm just beginning to see that for the first time in my life.
I just want you to be happy, Julie.
Oh, I am. Now, thanks to you. You probably don't think about maxi pads very often. Most women don't. Why, for example, is a maxi pad flat when your body is curved? Wouldn't a curved maxi make more sense? That's why Kotex created natural curved maxi pads. Unlike ordinary flat maxis, new Kotex Natural Curved has gentle, elastic side gathers, so it fits your body securely for better protection. Try new Kotex Natural Curved Maxis. Curved to fit your body to protect like nothing flat.
The terrible twos came as no surprise, so I bought Lysol Cleaner, because I want everything Chrissy touches to be as clean as it can be. Cleaner. What did surprise me was its fresh lemon scent. Other cleaners can clean too, but most can't disinfect like Lysol.
Lysol deodorizing cleaner with a lemon fresh scent.
I like Lysol.
Combination skin isn't a pretty picture. Oily here, dry there. If you're unclear about what to do, Physoderm can help. It moisturizes dry spots and cleans away the oily ones. Physoderm can leave your combination skin in perfect balance and picture perfect.
Physoderm, today's solution for combination skin.
My best friend and I went out last night with our brand new perms. Well, she had gone to the salon and spent way too much. And I had gotten an Ogilvy home perm. People kept saying to me, "Oh, your hair is gorgeous." But nobody really said anything to her. The precisely right home perm. It's got automatic shut-off timing. I couldn't have overdone it. I couldn't have underdone it. It's perfect. I'm glad I didn't go with her to the salon.
And these are the projected profits for 93 and 94. I hope you'll come aboard as a partner.
Gavin, you don't need another partner in the Riverfront project.
No, but I do need someone with local connections and a high business profile to help me manage it, and you would be perfect.
Oh, a week ago, I would have been tempted.
Look, I think I understand what you're going through. If anyone offered me anything less than total control of Kruger Industries, I'd turn them down too. I know that the thrill is in making the big decisions.
Right,
take
yes, it
risks.
is. That's what it is. And I made a fatal mistake. You see, I trusted a snake in the grass.
Well, I can't believe that you're going to let them get away with it. Lucinda, I studied you at Harvard Business School, and I know that you didn't take Walsh to the top by turning the other cheek.
Since we're talking about Harvard, and since you studied me, you had to have known about Connor. You had to have. And what she was proposing to do as well?
Well, we never actually discussed it, but I suspected. I never thought she'd be able to get away with it.
Well, she couldn't have. Not without Kirk and my daughter's proxy.
Well, I have no doubt that you will regain control of Walsh. In the meantime, I am offering you a very profitable diversion with the Riverfront.
Well, I love diversions, but no thank you.
Well, if you change your mind, the offer still stands.
I would like you to profit more from my career. Watch your backside.
I always have, Lucinda. I always have.
People are always telling me I have a problem with trust, Dr. Michaels, but it seems to me my problem is that I trust too much. Lucinda?
Matthew showed me in. I had some misgivings about coming. Because of our difficulties in the past, I don't want to make things worse.
Not even you could, Emma.
I've been remembering, thinking about the night that you came out to the farm and made an effort to set things right between our families. I mean, now that Holden and Lily are going to be married. And that must have been difficult for you. I just want you to know how much that meant to me, that I really appreciated that.
What do you want?
I came to tell you, Lucinda, how very, very sorry I am about what happened. I know how important your company is to you.
No, you don't. You could never know. I think you're enjoying yourself, though. Really getting off on this mission of mercy thing. Well, you always had it in for me. Ever since I married John.
Oh, Lucinda, come on now. You know that's not true.
You know, you really love honesty, so why don't you just admit it?
I came here because I wanted to tell you, Lucinda, how sorry I am about what happened and how it happened. And how very, very appalled I am that my son-in-law was part of it. And if you want to know the truth about John, yes. The truth is that I didn't think that the two of you were right for each other.
Since we're talking about family, Emma, do you think that he's right for your daughter, Iva? Or is this just a route for you to get him back for yourself,
Well, I can see that it was a mistake for me to come. But for whatever it's worth, I came to offer you my support.
I have lost my husband, and I have now lost my company. But I am not so hard up that I require sympathy from the matriarch and the Snyder clan. Yeah.
universities like this, clinical studies prove there's a way to lose weight safely and effectively without caffeine or caffeine nervousness. It's Dexatrim. Dexatrim helps you control your appetite so you can lose weight without feeling hungry. And no other weight loss product has more published medical studies to show that it works. In fact, studies prove that 4 out of 5 people lost weight with Dexatrim. Now that's powerful proof.
Dexatrim, medically proven to help you lose weight.
It's the only rice served to the 1992 U.S. Olympic team. It's Uncle Ben's rice. At the U.S. Olympic training centers or on your table, Uncle Ben's helps make any meal more delicious. Healthier, too, because it's high in carbohydrates and low in fat. So make a healthy difference in your life and make your next meal with Uncle Ben's, official sponsor of the 1992 Olympic Games. And now look for special savings on Uncle Ben's converted brand rice at your favorite store.
Mom, there's something I like a lot. Yeah, a lot. Flavor ice. You just freeze them, squeeze them, and eat them. Flavor ice. I think they're awesome. Yeah, awesome.
I soak my dentures and use mouthwash, but sometimes I use toothpaste and mouthwash, but sometimes
Wait, all you need is denture cream. In just 90 seconds, denture cream gets dentures nearly twice as clean. Plus, it has minty mouthwash ingredients to freshen dentures. All you need is denture cream.
When I want a lightly sweet cookie, I eat a honey-made graham from Nabisco. But when I want a crisp and crunchy cracker, I eat a honey-made graham. But when I want something wholesome with natural honey, like a cookie, that's when I eat a honey-made graham. And when I want something crackling like a cracker, I eat a honey-made graham. But you know, sometimes I want a juicy steak, so I eat a steak. And then I eat...
Honey-made graham's a crunchy cracker, a honey of a cookie, and low fat, too.
Well, I guess there's some work that you could do down there, all right. But if you're leaving just to get away from Connor, I think that's a mistake.
I just need to get away from everything for a while.
Well, you needed to get away from Seattle because of Julie? Link, I remember when you hired on down at the ranch. I knew something was eating at you. I could tell it had taken a big bite out of your self-confidence. But you've come a long way since then, son, and now you're going to throw it all...
Now I let myself get suckered all over again.
Oh, now, come on. I don't like the way this takeover was handled any better than you do, but don't you think you owe Connor the courtesy of listening to her
I've already heard it. She came by this morning and went on and on about how Lucinda destroyed her father and whole family.
Well, there you go. At least you know it wasn't just plain greed. Son, revenge can make people do some strange...
It wasn't revenge. She says she was trying to recover her self-respect. I don't know, the sense of identity she lost when Lucinda forced her father out of the...
You know, this conversation reminds me of a few talks I had with a young fellow down on the range in Texas. Sounds to me like Connor feels the same way about Lucinda that you do about your daddy.
Said the same thing.
Well, then that's all the more reason to keep on talking.
I don't know, Cal. I mean, I'm so damn confused.
Yeah, well, this is definitely not the time to run away. Hi.
Hi.
Ellie,
Hi.
I got those figures that you wanted from the LA production office, so I'll be in my office
all right.
when you want to.
You think about what I said. How you doing?
I've been better. I'm not good. I ran into Kirk at the yacht club.
Oh, boy. Listen, honey, I know you're hurting because of what he did, but you know...
No, Cal, I can't accept what he did. He lied to me over and over again when I asked him to tell me the truth. How can I forgive and forget something like that? I mean, are there any guarantees that it's not going to happen again?
Hey.
Hi.
Well, I'll see y'all later.
Ellie, somebody dropped 2 suitcases.
Those
are mine. I'll go get them.
Hi. Hey, Lily, I just paid your mother a visit and made her a very nice offer, which she turned down flat. And speaking of offers, I'd like to talk to you. Are you free for lunch?
Actually, I'm having lunch with Lily and Ellie and Link if he's free.
Is it all right if I join you? My treat.
Well, can't turn down an offer like that.
All right, then. How about the yacht club?
No, can we go somewhere else other than that?
Well, I thought we'd steer your husband a little bit of business.
Things are a little rocky between us. I don't want to talk about it right
Ellie,
now.
you don't have to worry about Kirk. He's having lunch with his staff in the executive dining room at Walsh.
Fine, then the yacht club is fine, Gavin. I'm going to go and get Link.
I'm going to make a quick phone call.
Yeah, sure. Back to the shark tank?
Yes. I was so afraid that you weren't going to understand. this whole mess when I told you about it.
Well, I can understand it, but don't you keep anything from me again.
All right, I won't. I mean, I'd never risk letting anything come between us. Not ever.
Not ever.
Feeling better?
No, it's my back. Hi. Can I come in? Franny, how did you find me?
It's not important. How you doing, Julie?
I'm doing just fine, Franny. Andy here's taking real good care of me.
Yeah, so I hear, and Iva too.
Look, Franny, she's been under a lot of stress lately. I really don't want anyone upsetting her. Why are you up here?
I'd like to talk to you, Andy.
Come on, why don't we do that outside?
Excuse us just a minute.
I'll be outside. Who told you that Julie was here? And what do you think you're going to accomplish?
I'm here because I'm concerned about you, Andy.
Why? I'm handling everything just fine.
Oh, really? Well, I disagree. Look, you have been tense and secretive for weeks now. Everybody is worried about you, especially Courtney.
So you're saying that Courtney's the one who told you?
She loves you, and she is concerned about you. She thought maybe I could help.
I don't need your help. I'm taking care of Julie until the baby's born.
Oh, really? Well,
right?
I am thoroughly aware of all the lengths that you've gone to and the risks that you've taken in order to protect Julie and the baby.
That's right. That's my business.
We talked about this before. Andy, you have an addictive personality. It is not uncommon for a recovering alcoholic to substitute one addiction for another.
That's a lot of psychological garbage. I love that girl.
Oh, really?
I really care about her, and she needs my help.
And that's why you've created this whole secret world. You're lying to the family and friends who love you, justifying your behavior, getting furious at me because I'm trying to help. Andy, take a step back and just look at yourself.
Okay, I will. I know I've been lying. What am I going to do? I can't tell Mom. I caused so many problems between her and Bob last time, and I can't tell my father. He'd go through the roof. He hates her. Margot knows. She understands.
Margot knows?
And Tom?
Hi, how's Julie?
She's having some back pains, Iva.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Franny, please don't say anything. It will only cause more trouble.
I'm never going to forgive Courtney for opening her mouth.
Don't you see what you're doing, Andy? You're doing the same thing you did when you were drinking. You're blaming everybody else for your problems.
I had to tell Franny where you were. She's very worried about Andy.
Yes, I'm worried about him, too. He's acting almost like this baby's...
Julie, are you all right?
It's Color Tile's 4th of July sale. Great store-wide savings up to 74% on quality name brands. There's something for everyone. Every DuPont stained master carpet, luxurious. Every Armstrong no-wax floor. Every ceramic tile, too, so stylish. And every Color Tile wood, too, free. Store-wide savings up to 74%. For beautifully affordable rooms, hurry to Color Tile's 4th of July sale. It ends Thursday, July 4th.
A continuing subversion of nature's design.
Tropicana Twister announces new designer flavors.
How absolutely uncalled for.
Tropicana Twister, now with exotic new flavors Mother Nature never planned on.
One sip is a world of trouble.
Orange strawberry guava, orange mango, mandarin orange papaya.
Could lead to dancing.
Tropicana Twister, flavors Mother Nature never intended, but should have.
We may have to nip this thing in the bud.
I say, Drusilla, these cookies are stupendous. Great Scott, Trevor. They're not cookies. They're fake Newtons. Terribly sorry. Most embarrassing blunder.
A cookie is just a cookie, but Newtons are fruit and cake.
Spare me a second, Sam.
Remember, every time you breathe out,
and shipments aren't just slipping, they're slumping.
someone else may be breathing in. Try Breath Saver sugar-free mints with the core of confidence. and share them.
John, I couldn't believe it when Matthew said you were here.
Well, why not? I'm concerned about you.
I thought all of that ended that day in the Dominican Republic, John.
Our marriage ended then, yeah. I know how much control of Walsh meant to you.
Yes, I like control. I like control of many things, and I seem to have lost control of many of the things that I thought I had in hand. But, you know...
What?
Actually, I don't care much.
I don't believe you for a minute.
No, it's true. It's absolutely true. Don't smile at me. If somebody came in right now, you know, and said, Kirk and that cow are out and you...
Maybe that's because you're hungry. You want to have lunch?
Actually, I'm not hungry at all.
Maybe what you need then is to get away, take a trip. Why don't you fly on down to Montega? Spend some time with Sierra, Greg, Brian.
Yeah. Wherever I go, I just see the parade of my many past mistakes.
You don't make mistakes. The important thing is that you admit them and that you face up to them.
Is that what you're doing right now, John? Are you facing up to one of your mistakes?
Andy's on the phone.
Andy, hi. Are you still in Park Forest?
Yeah. I called Bill and I told him I wasn't coming into work.
Oh, I was hoping we could talk.
I bet you were. So you opened your big mouth to Franny, huh?
Andy, I wouldn't have, but I
don't want to hear it, okay? Courtney, you knew that after last night, Julie wasn't feeling well. And that Franny coming up here would make it much worse. I was in the bathroom with Julie now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just thought if Franny knew, then she could help.
I don't need her help. Or your useless interference.
Andy, please listen to me.
Ellie.
Bill, can we get a table? Oh.
I know you blabbed to Bianca, and I forgave you that because I know that you gotta tell somebody. But this is 2 months now.
Yes, 2 months. 2 months of your lying and you're sneaking around. 2 months of you're putting Julie before me, before your family, and before everybody that matters. Andy, you're turning into somebody that I don't even know, and it scares me. That's why I told Franny.
Julie? I'm through.
Andy, please don't hang up.
Is it time?
She's having contractions. We have to get her to the hospital.
No, it's too late. They're too close together.
Oh, well, all right, my car's all gassed up, it's ready to go. Let me bring a pillow. Where's that bag that I packed? Where's that?
Forget about the bag. We've got her. She needs our help. No, forget about the suitcase.
Germac new shampoo. I've got Germac bounce back beautiful hair. Your hair can't be this beautiful unless it's strong. Germac's new strength to bounce back beautiful. I've got Germac bounce back beautiful hair. Germac bounce back beautiful hair.
So, I see you discovered the salsa.
Definitely didn't get it from a jar.
How do you know?
It tastes fresh, chunky. Oh, I don't believe this. I've eaten the whole bowl.
Relax. There's more over there.
Where?
Ortega salsa. You'll never know it comes out of a jar.
How long will the flavor of carefree sugarless bubble gum last? So these guys sing for themselves. Carefree sugarless bubble gum. The flavor lasts.
We've
just found a way to make Nabisco spoon-sized shredded wheat even better. Every shredded wheat biscuit is now toastier, toasted through and through. It's almost like we let each little biscuit have its very own grade up to Nabisco shredded wheat. It tastes like it's sun-toasted.
Sunday, Jessica and Rosie back-to-back, beginning with a man from the past.
My father's been dead over 20 years.
But could his return from the dead lead to his murder again? Then, Rosie defends a man guilty of rape.
Hey, you got me out.
Now, her battle begins.
He'll probably rape again.
Murder, She Wrote, and the Trials of Rosie O'Neill, Sunday.
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you by Carefree Sugarless Gum with NutraSweet. The flavor lasts. Stay tuned for Guiding Light, next on most of these CBS stations. Jewelry by Monet. This is Dan Regin, inviting you to join us again Monday for As the World Turns.
This is CBS.
Only Fred thinks it's patriotic to give away the store. For the 4th, Hunt's ketchup, pickles, cookies, and charcoal. Just $1. French's mustard, Lay's potato chips, Gatorade, and barbecue sauce, only 88 cents. 20-inch Breeze box fans, $14.99. And Pepsodent toothpaste and toothbrushes, your choice, 76 cents. Brawny paper towels, buy one, get one free with a $10 purchase. Oh, Fred!
Fred's, the friendly discount store where the dollar buys more.
I've been drinking the same tea all my life, and you come marching in here with your Tetley tea and tell me I'm going to like it better because it's clear and smooth, because it's got those tiny little tea leaves, because it's a special blend. Well, honey, that don't mean I'm going to like it any better. Oh. Well, even if I do like it better, don't mean I'm going to run right out and buy it. Well, even if I do run out and buy it, don't mean I'm going to serve it.
Tetley Tea. Bet you're gonna like it better.
Celebrate the 4th of July now at Haverty's with low sale prices on all our top name brand furniture and 12 months no interest. Haverty's 4th of July sale going on now.
The Cosby Show, today at 5 here on Channel 3.